Today on Louisiana Beer Reviews, it's a role reverse. That's right. We're going to do a taste challenge coming from David. All right. So don't look.
Now, the first time we did a taste challenge, you gave a bad clue. You said, "Now I'm not going to tell you
any bad clues.
I'm not going to tell you anything about this beer except it's got a man wearing a hat." As soon as you said that, I said,
"There's a free clue for you right there."
I said, "Beer Moretti." You know, man, what other beer has a man wearing a hat? Except Tatra.
How is it I can do the pours and I don't have to like go back and forth and they're going exactly the same?
I don't know. You're just a more exceptional person than I am. I got a lot of bad ways, I guess.
Okay, there you go.
Got the can hidden now. I mean, the bottle. I was obviously a bottle cap.
It was a crate.
But we got it hidden. All right, it's clear. No kind of foam.
I know, huh?
Oh, this thing is apple juice. This is Martinelli apple cider. Well, it's kind of a weird taste challenge. Okay, clear. Oh, and I looked on You ever seen that stuff? Martinelli apple cider?
Yeah.
Apple juice?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
I looked on their website, and it's like frequently asked questions. What's the difference between our cider and our apple juice? They said it's the same product. We just put two different names on it because some people prefer the name cider.
Right.
It's the same thing. All right. Let's see if I can guess it without clues. Use all my skills, all my powers.
Without clues.
Because that's how I operate. That's my skill set. Okay.
Go through it, and then if you have questions, proceed. Kids, we are watching a master at work. The sensei.
Yeah. Japan here. China here. Okinawa here. All right.
Louisiana, yeah.
Aroma's kind of strong. Fruity, a little apple. Can't say. Hard to say. A little bread, a little syrup. Glucose syrup? Who knows? Even the shooters don't know. Okay, the taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Too cold. All right. Had it in the freezer too long.
Oh, not for this.
Uh-oh. Watch it. Not for this. Not for this super strong beer.
You can always warm it up if you want. Just about place it in your hands like this.
And it tastes really icy. That's too cold to touch. The body doesn't seem too heavy, but then if you get a high gravity lager and they're super ice cold, then the body won't. It's almost like the chilling makes the body thin.
Mm-hmm.
But if it gets warm, the body seems to get thick and syrupy. And then the taste becomes horrible. All right.
To me, this is really good. Tastes really great.
Taste. A very light bread crust. Means like the lightest white bread. Golly, this eyelash, I thought I had gotten it. The most irritating thing in the world. Bitterness, see, I forgot to talk about my scale on the last few videos I've done. The sweetness scale,
I think right now at this temperature, everything's kind of melding together.
2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness scale, 2 out of 5 hop cones. Body, low medium. Finish, crisp. There's a little green apple taste. Okay. I think I'm gonna need some clues, although without clues I'm thinking it's like the natural father, you know. But without clues, I'm thinking it's Natty Daddy. But it is very good. But Natty Daddy is very good. Not that I ever drank it.
Clues.
Okay, so what's the...
Choose wisely.
Yeah. First I'll say ABV.
5.5.
Oh, it's Ice House.
Negative.
Oh, crap.
Would you like your second clue?
No, I already made my guess. I screwed up.
Or you can have a second clue.
I
You
lost.
made your guess on one.
I forfeited.
You can make your guess on the second clue. And you'd be...
Oh, Bud Ice. Damn. I still wouldn't have guessed because if I'd have said I was going to ask foreign or domestic.
But, right.
So they're so close.
Bud Ice. Bud Ice.
But that's to me,
essentially one of the best beers, domestic, out there for your dollar right now.
$4.99 in the Thurns for a 6-pack.
Oh, wait. I paid $4.29.
At Rouse?
No, at Majaria's. I was looking for the Cold 45.
They always got the best prices.
$4.25. But I got some really good prices.
But you got to drive.
Well, I mean, it was along the way. It was just that side of the river, though.
See, I didn't do a good job because I'm talking about Natty Daddy. But remember, I said I thought the coldness.
I thought you were right on when you were like, Natty Daddy. I'm like, oh, he's got the right company.
Does taste like an Anheuser-Busch. But then you said 5.5, and I said Ice House. Why is that? Because I knew you had bought. See, this is me using bad deductive reasoning.
Logic.
Not deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning. Because I knew you had bought a 12-pack of Ice House for a great price. I might add $9.99, and so I just was being hasty and lazy. But so I didn't guess it. No, but
You should have asked your second question. If you had asked your second question, you probably would have got it.
I mean, at
No?
5.5 and domestic, yeah, I only have two choices.
Right.
You know.
And yeah, at this temperature, it does taste more like Ice House than it does Bud Ice. I'll have to agree.
This is
Wow, look at that.
this is a bottle from years ago. It's an 18-ounce bottle, and it was shaped like a bowling pin.
Yeah.
And somebody was telling me, yeah, they used to sell those at the bowling alley. Don't you know that? I said, no. But I kept it, you know, because it's got a gold back.
That's
It's
unique. And
And it's brown. It's the only time they made brown Bud Ice bottles.
well, now they make.
Now they're all brown.
Now they're all
Back in those days, they were all clear with that cut glass look.
Right.
But this one was smooth glass and it was brown. I said,
Well, I noticed locally that the Bud Ice went from the cut glass look and the clear bottles to the regular Anheuser-Busch bottles. Clear is like they used a Michelob bottle or something.
yeah.
And then it went straight to the brown. So
I'll show you a little bit about that. So here's an old, they try to make it look like a bucket of ice.
yeah, that's the one we're used to. And then they went to this one, right? And then they went to the brown, right? So
Because people were complaining about skunk.
well, let's give well before you run off with that, put it down since we're talking about
It's a
these.
different type of label too. It's more
Yeah,
like,
let's give a little education as to why they went to brown bottles.
to avoid skunkiness.
Tell the audience.
To avoid skunkiness. They probably got enough phone calls. People were saying, "What's wrong with this beer? You know, it's got slime in it."
So there's several macros out there that still use the clear bottles, and why do you think they use the clear bottles?
Well, it looks pretty in the bottle, like Corona or Modelo,
Or Miller?
Miller High Life, which they use a special hops that doesn't get skunked, or Old English 800, or Sol, SOL, the Sun beer. Yeah, you know, if you keep it out of the light, it's not going to get skunked.
Right.
But if you keep it in a cooler, it's not in the sunlight, but it's under those fluorescent lights, it's going to get skunked. Light, doesn't matter
Right.
what type of light. Anyway, so thanks for this taste challenge.
Hi, welcome.
I kind of failed,
You were so close. So close.
but yet oh so far away.
From one company to the other. You were like right there.
Yeah, well, too bad I didn't get it. All right, so
So, as y'all can see, the blind taste challenges,
Are hard.
they're not as easy as you think.
Yeah, if you're one of these people that's talking about, I'd get it every time. Oh yeah, well then do it. Like my whiskey and other liquor taste challenges, sometimes people will say like, how could you get that wrong? I was like, well, you do it blind. Not look at the bottles. Like I'll see a lot of taste challenges where they're looking at it. Oh, here's Johnny Walker Red Label.
Here's blue. It's got to be better.
Here's or something comparable. Here's Dewar's. You know, and you're looking at it. Well, I mean, yeah, you're going to have some bias, and you don't even think you do. You want to do it blind, like talking about Blue Label. That was a shock of the world the other day. I was thinking, oh, what did I just experience here? Anyway, so
Blue Label got knocked down.
it didn't get knocked down, but it didn't. It was not a clear winner.
Against whom?
I don't really want to talk about it. Valentine's Finest.
Oh, okay. What?
I was like, there's no way it's worth $200 more.
What?
It's like literally $200 more per bottle.
Valentine's?
$199 more.
The Valentine's. That bottle I got that's still sitting there because I don't think it's all that great.
Yeah, it's like, I'd rather not talk about that. Anyway, so we're moving on. Lazy Le Bon Temps Related.
Scotch beat it out.
Didn't beat it out, but it wasn't overwhelmed by it, which was a shock in itself. So we're going to end this by saying y'all go to Anheuser-Busch Brewery, the Anheuser-Busch Brewery in St. Louis, Missouri, and take a tour. I went to the Houston Brewery in 2015 and I took a tour. And what were they bottling that day in 40-ounce bottles?
And I went to the Jacksonville Brewery in 2005, and they were bottling everything.
Yeah, well, that day they were bottling thousands of 40-ounce bottles of Bud Ice, clear back then, filling them. Thank you.